Hey guys, welcome back to the channel that teaches you how to make Procreate brushes. I've got another version of the brush that you love, but with a twist that is sure to be a welcome addition to your lettering arsenal. The Flat 3D Brush. It's a brush that gives a flat cylindrical 3D effect that's super realistic. It's a dual brush which I'll be creating from scratch. Dial in the settings you need to achieve the effect. So, let's get started and make this brush. Let's start with a square canvas. I'll be using a custom one with 3000 by 3000 pixels. Set the background color to pure black, and draw with pure white. Using the monoline brush, we need to draw a perfect circle, duplicate it, and connect the two shapes like this. If that's a bit too involved, here's an easier way to do this. First, let's duplicate the monoline brush, go into the brush settings, and in stroke path, set spacing to 5%. Then go into properties and set brush behavior maximum size to max. Now back at the canvas, let's set our brush size, and with opacity at full, draw a diagonal shape like this. The length of this shape determines the length of the 3D effect. The longer the shape, the taller the 3D. You'll see that in a bit. Tap on the Move tool, and with snapping and uniform highlighted, center the shape. Duplicate the shape, hide the original, and set the layer opacity of the duplicate to 35%. Create a new layer, lower the brush size, and draw a straight line following the angle of the bottom layer. Tap on the Adjustments button and choose Gaussian Blur. Slide right and blur to about 20 to 25%, making sure the blur is still substantially visible. Tap on the layer and lower the opacity a bit. Tap on this second layer and from the selections, choose Select. Now tap on the third layer and choose Mask. Create another new layer and create a perfect circle. Tap on the Move tool and resize the shape until it fits the top part of the bottom shape perfectly. Here we have our brush shapes. This solid first layer will be our base brush, and these three others make up the top brush. Now, here's a bit of brush info. If we import this shape with it centered like this and make a brush out of it, when you start to draw, it'll draw from the center of the shape, meaning this top part will not be the tip of your pen, which can get frustrating for perfectionists. So to solve that, let's highlight all the layers, put them in the group, and duplicate the group folder just so we have a full-size backup. Now, let's highlight the duplicate group, tap the Move tool, and resize the group until the main circle is here in the middle of the canvas, which is where the pencil point will start drawing from, giving you more control over your art. The only issue here is that now we are working with a quarter of the brush shape size, which might pose some problems for larger scale art pieces. That aside, let's create our brushes. First, let's hide the top three layers, reveal the solid first layer, and copy the canvas by swiping down with 3 fingers and choosing Copy All. Choose the brush library and tap on the plus sign to make a new brush. In stroke path, set stroke property spacing to 5%. In stabilization, set your preferred streamline settings. In shape, tap Edit beside Shape Source, tap Import, and choose Paste. Tap Done twice to save shape. In rendering, set rendering mode to intense blending. In Apple Pencil, set pressure opacity to none. Finally, in properties, set brush behavior maximum size to max. First brush done. Now let's go back to the canvas, hide this first layer, reveal the next 3 layers, and copy canvas. Go back to the brush library, duplicate the first brush we created, and go back into the brush settings to make a few changes. First, let's go into Shape and paste our new shape. Then, go into Rendering and change Rendering Mode to Light Glaze. Now let's combine our brushes by having this second brush highlighted first, then swipe right on the first brush and choose Combine. Go into the brush settings and let's activate Dual Color Mode in Color Dynamics. Scroll down to Color Pressure and set Secondary Color to Max. Now for a uniform display of color regardless of pressure, tap on Max, then highlight Pressure, and drag the bottom left node here upwards, creating a flat line to ensure pressure variation will not affect the color saturation of your dual color brush. And now we have yet another 3D brush to add a different effect to your lettering. Hope you have fun making this one. Let me know in the comments section how you did. Leave a like, subscribe, get notified, and share your creations with this brush by tagging us on Instagram with the hashtag #MakeThisBrush or @MakeThisBrush. Thank you so much guys for all the support, and I'll see you next time. Bye!